We've all felt suffering before. You might even be feeling it right now. It might be consuming you, swallowing you whole, and you feel like there's no escape. Suffering is very real, it is very intense, and it is an overwhelming part of life. I've actually gotten many comments on my videos before when I'm speaking about consciousness or non-duality. And some of these comments refer to, what is the point? They're still suffering. What is the point of waking up? What is the point of a spiritual awakening, self-realization, in seeing the oneness that we all share? Because at the end of the day, they're still suffering. And that is true. At the end of the day, life is suffering. There's no denying it. So if you clicked on this video to find out how to make suffering stop, to go away, or to escape it permanently, that's not what will be shared here. But there is a different understanding. There is a different take. There's a different way to turn with this suffering. To transcend it, to understand it, and at its core, what it can lead to. Because even though we will never escape and we cannot deny suffering, we can use it to our advantage, even though it is painful, even though it is intense, and even though at times it is traumatizing. There is an advantage to this suffering. You know, there are some cliche terms and sayings: no pain, no gain. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard these before. Well, in a similar sense, the suffering of this human experience, the suffering of life, can be used for growth. Whatever you may be going through right now, however intense and however real it feels, you can use it to your advantage. Suffering can lead to growth. Personally, the suffering that I was experiencing, the suffering that I was identifying with in this human form, in this avatar, that I thought was me, that I couldn't escape, I used for growth. Now, it doesn't happen right away. It's not easy because it is intense, because it can be traumatizing, and because it can feel like a black hole consuming you with no way out. But even with all that, your true self rises from these ashes. Your true being, your true nature stands tall and transcends it all. What is your suffering going to call you to? What can you learn from this suffering? What can you discover from this suffering? My suffering that was consuming me, that seemed to have me locked away in my own personal hell, with no way out, no way in sight to find a solution. Little did I know that the side effect of this suffering, that was not only misery when I was identifying with it, that was pain, that was fear, that was anxiety. Well, the side effect at the same time was a self-discovery, was an investigation This suffering pulled me to look deeper than the surface level. I needed to dig deeper. I needed to dig closer to my heart. I needed to rip away the layers that I thought were reality and that I thought only existed. Yes, it's painful, guys. Yes, it's intense. And yes, it's real. But just like the cliche sayings, at the end of a rainbow is a pot of gold, or the light at the end of a tunnel, there is something you can gain from suffering. It's about understanding the suffering. It's about understanding yourself, what you truly are, who you truly are, and what all of this really is. What is life? What are you? Who are you? And what is this suffering? Can it lead you to a deeper investigation? Can it lead you to a transcendence of it all? Can you rise above it? Not by force, not by tying up your bootstraps and forcing and clawing your way out of it, but by understanding it, coming to peace with it, and allowing it to guide you to something greater. Very similar to the process of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Will you allow this suffering? Will you allow this suffering to transform you? But you do have the ability, if you are not careful, to be completely swallowed up by it, completely drowned within it, and to completely suffer deeper and deeper. I was heading down that path. I was very well heading down that path. But at the same time, even when you feel like there's no way out or you have no direction to turn, something might just be revealed. So today, what I want you to gain, my call to action for you guys is, whatever you may be suffering, whatever it may be, do not dismiss it. It's undismissible. And the human experience in life is suffering. There's no denying it. It's just what it is. But at the same time, the human experience in life has much depth and beauty to it. But let this suffering lead you to a personal investigation that will transform you, and you will never be the same again. See, I'm sending an invitation for you to reach your calling. Your soul is calling you home. It wants you to remember, and sometimes the suffering that we feel, undeniably, the suffering that swallows us up and eats us alive, can also be our gateway to an awakening. And this awakening can be a new path, a new understanding, and a transformation to our core. And it's not that suffering goes away, but the grip that it had on us, the consumption and the strength that it once pulled us in and consumed us alive will no longer be there, because something new is here. But it isn't new in the sense that it has been acquired. It's new in the sense it is finally felt. It is finally realized. And therefore you are transformed, and your suffering has led to the most profound growth that you could ever imagine. Thank you, guys. And I hope that you listen closely to the calling of suffering. Use it to your advantage. The pain is real, whatever it may be, but the transformation is profound. Take care, guys. And thank you all for being here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you soon.